Hey guys, I'm Nalmesh, and welcome to this devlog. In the past few months, I've been working hard on getting a bunch of stuff done for my game, The Larcenist, an open-world crime game set in Perth, Western Australia. The first thing I did was remaking the game's map. The map design has gone through several iterations over the 2 years the game has been in development for, so I am hoping that this one is the last one. I decided to make this map about 1 square kilometre, which hopefully will be small enough that my one-person team will be able to finish the map this century. The map will be stretching from Fremantle to Hillary's to Midland to Armidale. I have shifted stuff around though to account for the much smaller size of the map compared to real-life Perth, and also due to the distortion caused by me making the actual city much bigger relative to the rest of the map compared to in real life. Anyway, here is the current in-game map. It doesn't look very impressive right now because I still need to add a bunch of buildings and create a bunch of roads, which I'll be doing in the next few weeks. Another thing I did was finding a much better way to add roads to my game. There have been multiple different ways that I have tried to add roads in the past, like drawing it straight onto the terrain and creating different road models and piecing them together like Lego. But this way of doing things I find will be much more efficient, better looking and easily editable. I used this video showing how to make spline roads to create the base for the road creation system. Then after some modification for ease of use and fixing bugs, I managed to create a basic roads creation tool that utilizes splines to build the roads. In a nutshell, a spline is kind of like a curved line, and the tool uses this line to build the mesh outwards from the point on the line, making the road. I also made a new camera movement system. The old one used Cinemachine, a Unity package used for good camera movement. But I had problems with Cinemachine, especially with some weird quirks with the camera movement that I was too dumb to fix, so I decided to make my own camera system. One of the things I added that I wasn't able to achieve with Cinemachine is the ability for the player to be able to look around freely while in a car, instead of the camera just trailing behind the car, constantly rotating to look at the car. The camera system is almost done. The last thing I need to do now is to stop the camera from clipping into surfaces. Recently, I've been improving the car system's traction and gears. In one of my previous devlogs about a year ago, I said that I would improve my traction system after I released the minimum viable product, so I decided to get that done now, as driving is a central part of my game. The traction system is not simulator levels of realistic, but I did try to make it imitate reality the best I could. I'm currently working on giving the car the ability to burn out, as that involves the back wheels losing traction due to the wheel's acceleration being too fast or something like that. I'm not really sure to be honest, which is why I'm not making a car simulator. I'm also working on a better car gear system, as the previous one was literally this goofy curve telling the engine audio what pitch it should be. Basically, mechanics wise, it literally did nothing. So now I'm making the gear the car is in affect how it drives, like in real life. Some quick things I added a few days ago which I found cool was a much better assault rifle model based off the AK-47, and this recreation of the Western Australian license plate font, which I can use in the future to make realistic number plates for cars in my game. So that's about it for now. My goal for the next few weeks is to start filling the city with more fully modelled buildings, and recreate the wanted system, hopefully for the last time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps out a ton, and I make videos just like this every month or so. If you want to see how I finished the demo for The Larcenist, click here. If you want to see how me and my friends made a baking game in 1 week, click here.